Send traffic. Audit. Audit.
Yeah, I figured I might as well record my voice in this. So, Dragon's blue. It's got
Ready.
two cannon light cruisers, Jammer Scout, Jammer Scout,
Repositioning.
Elent on those.
Underway.
He's got what? The Pardus, which is his torpedo light
At the ready,
cruiser.
Commander.
That's
Negative,
3,000
too far.
points worth of ships. 3 light cruisers.
Repositioning.
Well, 4 actually, but 3 gun light
Ready whenever you
cruisers,
are.
a torpedo light cruiser, and
Underway.
2 scouts with jamming.
Acknowledge.
3 blankets each.
Got you 5 by
Significant.
5.
Send traffic.
Ezra has
Help, take us in.
a scout jamming
Understood.
ship.
Standing
So it's
by.
got cannons, lock-ons, and
Acknowledge.
jamming. 1 rail battleship.
Orders.
2 light cruisers, another frigate. 1 cannon cruiser, 2 cannon cruisers.
That is way out of our
Entirely cannons, that's interesting. He's got 6 guns in each rather than just the
Standing
standard
by.
5 or 4.
range. Engage jamming. We're reading.
And that's just another scout. It's
Blinding.
got that lock on there, it's got a blanket, it's got a compass jammer, it's got a double barrel. Mark 64, Mark 62.
Receiving.
Looks like.
Repositioning.
So, looks like
Aye,
they're
aye.
mostly going high. Oh, he's already
Moving
seen
out.
him. That's a good eyes. Getting many shots off. I'd say this scout's probably spotted and
Standing
locked
by.
it.
Repositioning.
Wish I could tell.
On the move.
Course laid
It's
in.
interesting. He's hiding. Yeah, he's
Aye,
hiding his
aye.
top ship down low.
On the move. Aye, aye, Commander. Aye, aye.
I think
Full
Ezra
power.
has made a bit of a mistake
traffic.
spreading out so much here. He's really isolated half his fleet.
Aye aye.
And I guess his battleship can
Help,
kind of
take us
support
in.
those ships for now. He'd be really in trouble if someone came down the other side of this
Receiving.
rock.
Aye aye. Proceeding.
As always, biggest
Send your
failing of
Take him out.
railguns.
Buzzers on.
Good old rocks
Receiving.
exist.
Negative. Too far.
Interesting,
aye,
no one's really trying to control. I think Ezra's kind
Aye,
of
aye,
going
full
for it.
burn.
He's trying to control the whole
Holding fire. Target
oh,
lost.
wait, what am I looking at?
Receiving.
Oh no, I'm looking at backwards.
On
I don't
it.
think anyone's really trying to control the
Income
A,
underway.
B, D area, which is, I think personally is
Can't
quite a
see it.
strong area to control because you've got
Standing
line of
by.
sights from A to B and you've got line of sights from either side of this rock
Course
down to
laid in.
D.
Been lost.
You can see everything that goes for anything
Help,
here. Anything
take
goes
us
for
in.
A or
Bang,
D,
bang,
you see
Commander.
them, you can kill them and move and kill them.
Aye, aye,
And
Commander.
B, everything
We're
can
moving.
shoot B. You cap it early on
Your
and you just
security
avoid it like the
orders,
fucking
Commander.
plague. The issue
Underway.
with E and C here is that
Affirmative.
you can really see that you can't see shit from them. They're really blocked off and
Course laid
on
in.
the edge. So while it can be good to cap
Negative,
them
too
later,
far.
opening into them is generally
Repositioning.
limiting because, like, you know, you got
Moving
one
out.
cap
Target
point,
lost.
move 2 cap
Fire.
points. You
Aye,
need
aye,
3
Commander.
plus.
We're reading.
Just kind of shoot yourself in the butt and you're in the foot,
Reporting.
stymie any further progress.
Aye aye. Proceeding.
Yeah, it looks like he's opened into E.
Go ahead,
He's
Command.
gonna try and cap it with his battleship.
Blinded them.
Wisdom in that is questionable.
Warfare activated.
Doesn't really
At
know
the
what's
ready,
around this rock.
Commander.
He's got no scouts around here. For all he knows, there could be like 3 torpedo corvettes, and this thing would be instantly dead.
Receiving. Enemy is jamming us.
Scout's kind of going high now, but even
Aye,
then,
aye.
there's still a
Starting
lot of
assist
space. You could be
protocols.
hiding on this rock.
We're on the way, Commander.
He's
Cannot
lucky
comply.
Old Mate doesn't operate
Ezra,
them.
I've spent most of our missiles.
blinding them.
Someone firing missiles.
Send your traffic.
They've zeroed us in. Looks like we're being jammed. Being jammed.
I know I'm in
Restarting
Dragon's
safety protocols.
stream at the same time. There we go. Hopefully I didn't pick up any sound from that, because that would have been funny if annoying. It's pretty quiet so far. Looks like he's banked away from E. Looks like he's realised that maybe going into it's a bad idea. Oh no. No, yeah, he is. He's kind of still heading that way, but he's heading higher. Might have E-lint tracks and that. Can't remember, does he have E-lint? He might not, actually. Yeah, I think he might be... one of the scouts maybe locked it. Oh yeah, looks like that. They've spotted and engaged it. The Woo Sow is not long for this world, I would think. Doesn't have any chaff. It's got some jammers and a gun, that's about it. It does look like the jammers are actually working though, to be fair. I don't think it's going to be enough, sadly. Two out of three. I've seen worse performances. Seen a hell of a lot better ones though. That's why you can't really rely on blanket jammers to stop missiles. Or thunderheads at least. Is that a hurricane? Yeah, it is. Firing hurricanes on spyglass tracks is always funny. They could like fly past, they'll miss because of where they think the target is. It's kind of like a missile that just flies around, like misses 3 times. And he's got these ripostes trying to intercept him. They're struggling a bit, same. I feel like riposte, the AI for him has been struggling a bit of late. They take really weird, scraggly paths, you should probably see there. So, Dragon, I don't know what he's doing up here with this. I guess he's trying to snipe that frigate out. He knows if he kills that, he'll be in a better position. But mostly he just seems to be happy to hold the top of the map. He's not really going for caps, which is odd considering his entire right flank is like uncontested. He's sending one down to D, for lots of things, but like... I guess he needs the scout up here, but I would have thought you'd just send the scout and keep a combat-capable ship up high. But I guess he knows about the rail battleship. That's pretty clear. He might figure, hey, he needs the scout to have a better chance of actually killing his scouts. And he knows that, you know, some 250s aren't going to make a massive difference when it comes down to it. Meanwhile, he's captured C and don't really understand what he's doing down here. As I said, E and C, they're just so closed off from the rest of the map. You know, you can sneak a Corvette in later in the game and cap it pretty safely, but opening into it, he's just kind of... he's put himself at a big disadvantage where he's got no map control of the right. So Dragon just cap A, cap D, and hold B with impunity. And he's just going to be stuck on these rocks for the rest of the game, I reckon. And he push out of here, he's going to get ambushed by something and it's going to fucking hurt. His CL might be able to slip through, just simply because Dragon doesn't really have the coverage to really section off that section of the map. But yeah, I guess we'll see. He's running more traditional 5-gun setups. So he's lost a radar panel there. He's taking a little bit of railgun fire. Wooch Sal's though, dead though. Just a big blow, because he's only got like, I think 2 scouts. Yeah, and the Gymnez is all the way down at sea as well for some reason. So now his battleship's just completely unsupported. 2,500 points. It's not a great place for it to be in. I'm not even sure if it has a lock-on radar. If I'm not wrong, I think it's a bullseye on the front of it. No, okay, no, it is a lock-on radar, my bad. So he does at least have some lock-on capability, which is kind of important, but yeah, you can't see anything around these rocks. You could have like 20 Corvettes on the other side of this rock and he'd have no clue until he's, you know, over the top and within visual range. Quiet game so far. Some light skirmishes and exchanges. Both starting to actually commit to capping once they realise this is going to take a little bit longer than they perhaps thought. Surprised he hasn't really gone for B yet. Also, he's going to break off and try and just cap it real quick now, but it's an interesting choice. Perhaps he's seen it with a is it Aquila? Before it left. Oh, Ibis is getting smacked. This is his undamaged one too, so it's really not good for this to be smacked. And at this range, those railguns aren't going to be overpenning much. I don't know. Oh, two of them just then. Oh yeah, 2 hits. Yeah, it's really going to fuck up that Ibis really quick. He's likely already suffering power fluctuations and shit. He's not going to be able to power radars and jammers and shit. And that was probably his one chance of avoiding getting shot in the first place. So this is why I like using Corvettes rather than these. Sure, you can maybe fit extra jamming and stuff on this, but you just can't maintain this range, and you really need to, because it doesn't take much to really fuck up a frigate or Corvette. You know, it doesn't even have to kill it, just a couple of rounds to your engine, and you're like lost enough power that you'll just be completely ineffective. He's just hiding here for now. Interesting enough, Pardis still hasn't moved. Like he has to be aware that this battleship's like sneaking around slowly. It's been firing, and it's not exactly being subtle about it. I'd hope he moves it before he realizes it's there. But even then, I would have thought he'd move it to like this rock or something, or you know, being a torpedo glide cruiser, you'd think you'd be a little bit more proactive with it. This is good for Ezra now too, because he's actually got line of sight across this entire side of the map that, what's her face? Dragon's on. Yeah, he's got these 2 light cruisers coming out to support now. He's be able to provide, he's probably got parallaxes on these, so they'll be able to provide him target locks for the rail guns and also provide extra firepower. Be interesting to see if he actually ends up using these back guns. It's not really, not much of a broadside focused ship, the CL, so it's odd that he has them. Just a quiet engagement. Oh god. Can't be too good of a radar track, in it? I don't know, is he actively dodging? Doesn't look like it. Oh yeah, he is. But his tracks are still shit. He didn't have to move far there for it to make a massive difference. And what the fuck are these rails doing? Ah, they're just out of sight. You'd think he'd be hitting Leonis at least, but well, Leon's doesn't look like it. He's just got defenders, and I'd bet money that he's being jammed to shit. He doesn't have an area jammer capable of hitting him, I don't think. So, not in for a good time. Might be able to stop him just due to volume of fire. Defenders can be good like that. You know, you piss out enough rounds in one track, and eventually you're bound to hit something. Doesn't look like it's going to be enough though. No squalls? Yeah. Oh, he spoofed him. Did he stop that one? Yeah. Oh, 2 hurricanes. Yeah. Fidorovana. How do you pronounce that? Fidorovana. Oh, he's got torps on it. They're going to go straight into the rock. It's actually painful to watch. Hardest getting hit by. Oh, it's firing riposte into the rock. Rip. Yeah, there go those maces. He's lost track, so I just flew around. He's wasted maces. He's pretty much wasted a ship. His battleship's still up here, not quite in position. Lupus is still just circling the rock, attacking caps. No one's captured B yet. Everyone's just happy to sit on 2 points. I think Ezra's been a little bit overly aggressive here. He's got nowhere near the volume to really conquer large swathes of the map. And he's not really moving in such a way that his battleship can support the rest of his fleet. He's really left him isolated out there. Left him hanging out to dry. I think that's what Dragon excels at, why he tears me apart sometimes. Just defeat in detail. He just takes you on one at a time, kills your ships one at a time, and by the end of it, doesn't matter, you're just fucked. You know, it doesn't really matter what someone has if it's like 5k against 3k. 5k is going to win every time. Yeah. Lupus is firing some hurricanes at Jimenez. I think Raskolnikov doesn't really know what to do. Looks like they're gonna miss though. Those ones at least. The squalls nearly got him. Looks like you turned him off in time though. They just get better. Lupus doesn't need many hits in Jimenez to take it out of action. It already looks like it's leaking atmosphere in a dozen places. He's on the right move, he's brought his fleet together. Now Dragon's trying to attack the open ground and getting punished for it. So yeah. There goes the alarm. Our ship is well and truly dead. Looks like he's got Fedoroviana. Fedorovana. Fedorovana. I think it's Fedorovna. Fedorovna. And Mikhailov. Eastern European or German, what does it sound like? Makes sense. Sorry if I'm a bit quiet. It's a pretty quiet game at the moment. It's quite late for me too, so I'm quite tired. We're gonna go to bed after this recording. Lupus has taken some hits now. Wouldn't be shocked if we see it duck behind the rock again. There's no reason for it to take hits. He's got map control. He owns 4 points, pretty much. Old mate owns 1. Guess we remains to be seen how long Dragon takes and taking his time to get down to C. If he does something down, we might see a bit of a quick end to the game, but I reckon this might go down to annihilation. That's speaking of. Where the hell is Pars? Still hiding here. Blissfully unaware and blissfully untouched. Good old perspective camera, that one. Definition of beating a dead horse. So a quick inventory. We've got a battleship and 2 light cruisers left, with one about half functional on Ezra's side. We've got a fully functional torpedo light cruiser. And what looks like 3 roughly functional light cruisers. And a daughter. What am I saying? A frigate. You can tell I'm tired, can't you? Well, I was finally cooked off. And kablooey. Unsure if I'll share this video in GF yet or not, if at all. Some decent moments, but it's very quiet. If they recap B, I'm gonna laugh. That kill should be a gimme. Just feeding a healthy light cruiser to you. To the one most exposed points in this map. Sadly, I don't think Dragon's got anything covering it. I just might intervene, but I guess we'll see. Fighting over B now. Dragon did end up moving in to prevent that.
Oh, he's going for the kill now.
Don't know how my thing came undeafened there, but fair enough. Here comes Pardus. Sweeping in with its torpedoes. It's going to make short work of Mikhailov here. The battleship's also come down. This is not a good situation. We're about to see Pardus just run down and probably pretty much annihilate this battleship in one blow. And that'll be game over. That'll be Ezra gone. Yep. Take out the missiles, I think. Why not? He's firing his torpedoes. Saved by the bell. Oh, that's some heavy PD though. That might stop a majority. Not heavy enough jamming, perhaps. That's way too many through. Okay. That's that. Raskolnikov is probably dead. Or functionally dead. Sounded like Mikhailov was firing torps for a second. Mount's intact. Yeah, Fiodorino's run. Just realised it was fucked. There we go. Mikhailov firing 2 torps. More torps. Being a bit of a dead horse at that point. I wonder if Dragon knows that light cruisers slip away. He's burning down to join his friends here. Yeah. Alright. Looks like Ezra's just gonna suicide rush the last of his forces. Oh, that's gone. Thought I was dead. That's a rough KD. Oh, there we go.